Hey guys, this is James with 3dCadWurx. I just want to go over the installation procedure for the 3dCadWurx Audi USB charger. This USB charger should work for Audi model years 2008 through 2017, and it should cover the A4, A5, S4, S5, Q5, SQ5, or S5, and a few other models that are listed on our website. We have an entire vehicle fitment chart on our website you can look to. It will only fit the automatic transmission models with left-hand drive. So if you have a right-hand drive vehicle or a manual transmission, this might not work for you. Basically, if you have this coin holder slot that looks like this on this side, it should work for you. This vehicle is going to go ahead and assume you already have your 12-volt switched power supply identified under the console. There's several places there to do that. The first thing you need to do is remove your HVAC controls right here. It's just easiest to use a plastic tool like this. There won't be any marring and you won't cause any damage. You just want to wedge it between the dash and the HVAC controls and pop it this way. And the same thing on the other side. Once you pop that, HVAC controls pop out. There is two wiring harnesses on the back of that. You disconnect, move it out of the way. The next easiest thing to do is to remove this boot. Now you may have to start your car and move the shift selector to drive to give yourself enough room to operate here. That's what I had to do, so you might need to do that. To get the boot off, you're just going to take that same plastic tool, you're going to wedge it between the boot and the gear indicator. You're going to pop it this way and just kind of work it around. And once you get the boot up, you can kind of move the boot all the way up so it's out of your way. Once the boot is out of your way, you need to get this gear indicator off, so you can just stick your hand under there underneath it and pop it up. Be careful not to pop it up too far because there's a wiring harness underneath there. You'll need to disconnect before you can move it completely out of your way. So once the boot and the gear indicator is out of the way, then you can stick your hands underneath the console here and pry up on the console all the way around the console, and the console should pop up. Be careful, there's a lot of switches and harnesses under here. So there's a harness for the start engine, parking brake, MMI, so just be careful. You're going to want to disconnect every one of those. You may have to remove your ashtray if you're trying to find some switched power under the dash down there. To do that, you just need an 8mm socket. And there's one 8mm screw here and one 8mm screw on this side. So then we need to replace the coin holder with the USB charger. You can get the coin holder out two ways. You can either use an old credit card or gift card and wedge it between both sides of the coin holder until you disconnect the hooks that hold it and then pull it straight up. Or since you already have the console off anyway, you can look underneath. There's some tabs you can just squeeze outward and then pull the coin holder up. Once you receive your 3dCadWurx USB charger, it should come to you like this, already assembled. Then all you have to do is connect your red wire to the positive terminal and the black wire to the ground. Again, the red wire should be your switched 12-volt power supply. It only operates when the car is on or in accessory mode, and the black connects to any ground on the vehicle. To install it, all you're going to do is put it into the slot, make sure it's kind of sitting flat, push down on it firmly. You should hear 1 to 2 clicks depending on the vehicle. You'll know once you get into position, and it'll be good to go. The USB charger will provide fast charging for most phones and also has voltage monitoring, so it will light up and show you the voltage of the vehicle in red LED lighting. The install of the console is the opposite of the removal. You're just going to put the console back in, press it down into those positions. Once the console's in, you're going to put the gear indicator in. Once the gear indicator's in, you're going to put the boot in. There's a lot of videos on YouTube that shows you how to get this entire console out, so I'm not going to go into great detail. But rest assured, this job can be done in 30 minutes to an hour if you're familiar with working on vehicles. And if you're not familiar with working on vehicles and you're not comfortable with it, any car stereo shop should be able to help you install this. So once again, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us.